Good morning, good evening guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old and welcome new. My name is Crystal. How are you all doing this evening? Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 6:58 p.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Tuesday the 24th of May.
Alexa, what's the forecast for this evening?
This evening, you can expect rain, with temperatures around 9 degrees.
Right guys, I've just got back from my mum's at Durrell Gardens, where I've spent since 11 o'clock-ish this morning. I've just got back. So if we just quickly scroll through what happened today. So my mum ordered Star taxis this morning. I waited and a taxi drew up outside. He parked down Foley Apartments, then he saw me outside my flats, and then he drove up to the middle and I got in. Very nice driver from Rainham. Chatted to me all about Rainham, new flats being bought in, new flats in Rainham that have just been up over a year, and the problems that have been happening with these new build flats that are now falling apart in Rainham. So it's happening everywhere. Some of these flats are worth £250,000 and the cladding's coming apart. And they're having trouble with their water as well, their water supply. Right, so I had a nice chat all the way up to Durrell Gardens to a lovely driver that was very sociable, and he liked Max. He was nice to my dogs. And my mum answered the door and she paid the taxi driver, and the taxi fare came to about £10. When inside the flat I was feeling depressed and upset for some unknown reason that I had been building up over 2 or 3 days. I don't know why, but I was feeling a bit depressed. But when you socialise with somebody and you start to talk, you start to feel better. So when I started talking to my mum, then I started feeling better. The television was on, and I watched the telly, watched a few programmes round there. No Four in the Bed. I watched Frenchman Johnny. There was a film on Talking Pictures called Frenchman Johnny. I watched that. A few episodes of CP's Behind Closed Doors. It was as if my dad was actually sat there, but he wasn't there, if you know what I mean. It was like he was watching me and Mum doing the same things we would do if Dad was actually sat there. Later on, my mum asked me what I would like for lunch. She did offer sausage rolls, she did offer a cottage pie, and we both had a takeaway from Sandus in Gillingham. We had a burger bun each and chips, and Mum has given me the ice cream to bring home. And so I have a tub of Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. Ben & Jerry's. And Mum kindly gave me that to bring home. Put that back in my freezer. Sat down, ate the takeaway. Max had a few pieces of it because we both couldn't eat all the takeaway. Took Max outside in my mum's backyard and walked Max up and down. Nobody came in, there was just me and my mum sat together all day. No phone calls, the phone didn't go off. And I managed to write up my diary while I was round there. I said that's what I was going to do. So I got about 3 or 4 pages of diary written down, and I'm going to write up what happened today later on. Tomorrow I've got to get up at the crack of dawn. I've got to go to the co-op and I've got to go to the dentist. Ashley Lupin's dentist in Railway Street, Chatham, and I live in Rochester, not Chatham. It's not 5 minutes away, it's over half an hour, and I'm going to be walking there. I've got no money in my bank account to order an Uber, so I'm going to walk there. So I spent a lot of time with my mum. We were chatting. My mum kindly did my washing because my washing machine has been broken for over 6 months. So the towel I took to Stone Bay, my mum kindly washed, and she washed my underwear and my clothes, and because I can't wash them here. It was very, very peaceful, it was very, very quiet. Sue and Barry have a dog called Sam, and it started barking when I was on my way, trying to wait for a taxi to go home. But apart from that, there was absolutely no trouble. There wasn't any post. The postman didn't come. My post is menopause medication. So the post I've got today is A. Vogel, V-O-G-L-E-L, and that's for menopause. Menopause support, perimenopause and menopause, reduces tiredness and fatigue and supports the nervous system. So this is natural medication for the menopause. For women, because I'm a woman, so I've got my menopause medication, and this is a package all the way from Wembley. Nikki, this has come all the way from Wembley. And these are my sunglasses. So if I go to the seaside again, I have now got a pair of sunglasses that aren't broken. So I will take that off. I'm not going to go outside with the label on. But I've now got a nice pair of blue sunglasses. There's a gentleman that goes up and down the road with a white pair on. He's always wearing sunglasses. Well, I've got a blue pair. They're not bad, are they? Right, so I stayed with my mum most of the day. Got to around 6 o'clock. My mum ordered a taxi. And that was a huge fuss trying to get a taxi to come back home to Corey's Road, Rochester. What a joke! So my mum rang up the taxi service. I don't know which one it is. I'm beyond past moaning and complaining. I just wanted to get home. I've got to take Max out for a walk. So I heard my mum say, "Can I have a taxi for my daughter?" Yes, she's the one that's got a small dog. So we waited and we waited over nearly half an hour. 20-25 minutes, nothing was coming. I've got all the bags outside my mum's flat, and the taxi pulls up. And a Chinese man with black hair puts his head through the window. "You got dog, no take dog. You got dog. I don't take dog." I said, "My mum has been a great customer of yours. Is that how you treat your customers?" I said, "There's no need to be rude. You can put your point across without being rude." And he went, you phone taxi ranks, you phone them. Very rude. Chinese man with dark black hair. "You got dog, no take dog." Well, he didn't take the dog. I walked back in, didn't lose my temper, just got my point across that I wasn't happy. And my mum phoned the same taxi rank again, and well, in about 5 minutes later, up turns a really polite driver, helps me put my bags in the boot. It's the one that the taxi smells of garlic, strong smell with all the windows shut, but at least I've got a taxi home and I'm fucking ecstatic. "You got dog, don't take dog." On the way home, nearing Lansdowne didn't really affect me anyway. I can't drive, can I? So I've got a dentist appointment tomorrow morning, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm right in the mood for that as well, you know. This tooth has been playing me up for months now. They want to have another look at it. And it's the Queen's Platinum Jubilee next week, isn't it? And I really don't want my tooth pulled out next week, that's for sure. You can get your point across to somebody without being rude. That driver could have said, "Oh, sorry madam, there's been some kind of mistake with, I don't take a dog in my taxi." He could have said that, couldn't he? But when somebody drives up really fast up the path, "You got dog, don't take dog." "No dog, no, I'm not take no dog." There's absolutely no need for rudeness like that. But when you put your point across very firmly, the next car that came out, he wasn't rude to me, put it that way. Made myself a cup of coffee. I've got to put all my things away. I've got the dentist tomorrow. And my mum has asked me to get her shoes. She wants a size 6 pair of shoes and a size 6 pair of sandals, and my foot is a size 7. Oh, my feet are 7. So my mother is a size 6, so I've got to go and hunt around for size 6 shoes tomorrow. Right guys, like I said, I've got to get off and get ready. I've got to go somewhere I don't really want to go tomorrow. I've got to put my washing out on the balcony to dry, and I'll see you all later.